Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's not quite 10, but it's very cold today. It's going to be a lot colder tomorrow in our neck of the woods, and it's very windy. But we are New Englanders. We are hale and hearty, and we will get through this. So, I have a lot to show you today. I'm going to wait till it's 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. Have you seen my little ladybug? Look at how cute this little ladybug is. I found this on Amazon. I actually saw another demonstrator use it. It's a little vacuum cleaner for your desk. How cute is this? And it works. It's crazy. It works. Okay, we're counting down. Friday, February 3rd. February 3rd. Jeepers. Whew. Friday, February 3rd. And we've had hardly any winter weather, although it's winter today, and it's definitely going to be winter tomorrow, but then it's going to get into the 50s next week. Go figure. 10 o'clock, it's time. Welcome, everybody. If you are there, please pop on and say hi. So today, Friday, February 3rd, in blustery cold New England, for my peeps who aren't in cold, frigid weather, we're envious of that. But anyway, here we go. Let me show you what we're going to do today. So, two cards. First of all, this one, I absolutely am. Good morning, Doofus. Good morning. Welcome aboard. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're in your woolies and nice and warm. And stay that way for 24 hours. Anyway, I am crazy about this stamp set. Thanks a bunch. It is so stinking cute. It's an offering in the Celebration catalog. And at first I thought, that's okay, but then, good morning, Deb. Good morning, Deb. I'm glad you're with me this morning. So here it is. For a $50 product order, you can get this free. And wait till you see some of the things that people are doing with it. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, here's the set, the actual stamp set. It's so stinking cute. So we're going to make this card, and this is one that I copied. I forget who I copied it from. It's on my newsletter. Hey, Gail, good morning. Thanks for popping on. Your quilt was gorgeous, by the way. Tiziana Anna Milano, good morning. Thanks for popping on. And this one is another copy. And you know what? I don't even remember who these are from. But anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make both. So let's start with the carrots, because it's so stinking cute. So let me move this out of the way, and let me bring everything in here that we need. So I'm going to start with some Mango Melody cardstock. The regular size, 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to take by, did I say 5.5? Did I mean 5.5? I meant 4 1/4. There we go, and it's already scored, and I'm making my little crisp fold. Good morning, Gail. Yes, I am keeping warm. Gail, I have your little sunshine dies. So then the next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to bring in 4 pieces of designer series paper. Now this designer series paper is absolutely lovely. I totally love it. It's so darn cute, and it comes from the package that you can also get in Celebration. It's called Dandy Designs. Here it is here. This is unbelievable. 48 sheets. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. They're just so bright and vivid and happy and sunshiny. And again, it's something that you can get with an order in your for Celebration, which ends the end of the month. So anyway, let me take my little silicone pad and my adhesive. What did I do with that? Let me get that out. I thought I had one here, but I guess I don't. Let me open another one. I still have a lot of Tombow left. Oh, but wait a minute. Today I said I was going to use Tombow glue. That's right. So let's use some Tombow. So I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow on this. And notice when I put Tombow on, I don't want to put it right to the very edge, because I don't want it to ooze out around the edges, which wouldn't be very good. So anyway, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the top like this. By the way, this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and so all of these other pieces are going to be 3 3/4 inches. And I'm just going to very gently tap, 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 and then kind of move it to the side so the Tombow does go to the edge, but not oozes out, because we don't want any oozing out of the adhesive. Okay, so that's that piece, and I'm going to take the green. This is Granny Apple Green. Good morning, Joe and Jean. Thank you for popping on. Everybody's popping on, and everybody's staying nice and warm today. because gosh knows, whoops, did I do this on the wrong side? Nope, I did not. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this one in. This is the combination of Granny Apple Green and Pear Pizzazz colors. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, look at that. Now see, because I used the Tombow, I just moved it up enough so that I could get it exactly to abut that next piece. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to add this in. Lots of my peeps use Tombow instead of the strip adhesive, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. It's whatever your preference is. This gives you a little bit more flexibility because if you do have a little persnickety issue, you can absolutely take care of it. Tap, 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 and then just kind of rub it. I hope everybody's staying warm. So far, these are all my peeps from New England. And we're going to be in for a very cold day tomorrow. Very, very cold day. But we can handle it. We are strong. We are hale and hearty. And we've battened down the hatches and probably have the refrigerator filled with stuff. Okay, a little bit more. And then I'm going to add this in. Look at how cute this is. You can do so much with designer series paper. I love designer series paper. I truly do. Tap, 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 and then just rub it. Okay, there we've got this done. Now the next thing we're going to do is the fun part of the stamping. So I'm going to take this over. Actually, let me just put this on the base. Here we go. I have my spa music on. I was listening to opera a little while ago, but now I've got my spa music on because it's very relaxing. And I love spa music. All right, I'm going to put this on just like this. Look at how pretty, look at how bright and vivid these colors are. It just makes me happy to look at it. There we go. Get this on nice and securely. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper. I am going to put the top back onto my Tombow because I don't want it oozing all out, and put it in upside down so it's nice and ready when I need it. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to take my PS pad and I am going to bring in my stamps. Now look at how cute these carrots are. Oh my gosh, I can't even stand it. Oh, I got another card to show you too. All right, so first of all, I'm going to take Mango Melody, a nice bright color, and I'm going to take the solid image of the carrot and I'm going to stamp it a bunch of times. God, I love this. This is so much fun. Oh, I wish you guys were with me. But anyway, you're not. But you are, in a sense. You are definitely with me. But I mean physically with me. Now I'm going to take pumpkin pie. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Okay, now what did I do with my other carrot? See, this happens and it drives me crazy because it was right. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, a little bit of pumpkin pie. And now I'm going to add this to this. Look at that carrot. Look how cute this is. Whoops, this is a little cattywampus. We'll do that one again. Not to worry, but we'll do that one again because I just did it in haste and I should have been a little bit more patient with it, but that's okay, not to worry. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take Pear Pizzazz and I'm going to use the leaf and I'm going to do it 3 times right on top of each other, just overlapping a tiny little bit like this. And there we go. So that, and then the next thing I'm going to do is take Garden Green for the spriggy part of it. You know how carrots have those little spriggy flowers. So I'm going to do that, and here is this one. And I'm going to stamp it like this and like that. And while I've got these out, I'm going to take the inside layer of my card and I'm going to stamp this right here. Stamp, stamp, and stamp off. And then I'm going to take the envelope and do the same thing. I could use an envelope flap. I absolutely could do that. And I might, you never know. So I've got that done. All right, let me move this out of the way and close this up because once again, I am your messy Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, your messiest. Now, by the power and imagination of live TV, I already cut these guys out. So these are fussy cut. We don't have any dies for these, but fussy cutting is kind of fun. So I'm just going to take these. I'm going to bring back the base of my card, and I'm going to take my little silicone pad right here. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, take 2 of my carrots, and I am going to put some adhesive on that. You know, oh, here it is. I put it back up here. Hi, Elaine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so a little bit of Tombow on both of those, on 2 of them, like this. And then I'm just going to place these like probably about here. There's one. And then I'm going to take this one. Oh, you know what I should do first? I'm sorry. I'm going to put my leaves in. I'm going to put my leaves in because I want to kind of tuck it under. So this is the benefit of having Tombow, because I still have a couple more seconds where I can reposition that carrot. Let me, whoa, flickering electricity here in Franklin. What's up with that? All right, let me put that in like this. Perfect. Tap, 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 press, 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 and then let me bring the sprigs in too. Actually, I'm going to trim this sprig part off on the bottom because I really don't need this. So let's put this on. There we go. And then pick this back up and put this on like this. How cute is that? Now bring in my other little carrot. There we go, like this. And just gonna kind of move it over like that. I loved I know you've heard this a million times. You're probably so sick of me saying it, but it's true. Kindergarten was one of my most favorite parts of school. And Mrs. McGovern was my teacher, and I loved art. I just loved, loved, loved to color and cut and paste. Can't you just smell that white paste that we always had in those little plastic containers with the little plastic applicator? I can smell it right now. I can smell it. Okay, so now what I did was I put some, I digress. I put some dimensionals on, and this little carrot's gonna get popped up like that. How stinking cute is that? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this band, and now this is from let's see, I have these out here somewhere. I don't know, tag something, whatever. But anyway, I stamped, whoops. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Here we go. So what I'm going to do here, just show you very quickly how I made the tag. I took the tag, ran the white piece of cardstock through the my Stampin' Cut machine, and then I took Garden Green, and I stamped it right like this, a bunch. And then I took Calypso. Let me get that. No, Mango. It was Mango Melody. Yes, Mango. And then I used this ink to stamp the word thanks. And that's going to come, I'm sorry about my hair here, but like this. And then I'm going to run this through the Big Shot. I'm going to trim out all of these guys first, and then I'll run that through the Big Shot. And what happens is you come up with this little tag. How cute is that? That says thanks a bunch. And now I'm going to take some twine. I think this is about 32 inches of twine. And I'm just going to fold it in half, and fold it in half again, and fold it in half again. And then I'm going to cut these ends like this. This is kind of like the twine that they use to bunch up bags of carrots when you're in the garden, you know? And now I'm going to take these ends, and I'm going to use a little bit of my own spit. Is that politically correct? Anyway, I'm just going to, it is in this household. For today, anyway. Okay, and I'm just going to take my twine, wrap it through, and going to make a nice little knot, one tight knot, like this, tight, tight knot. And then I'm going to, with my fingernail, I'm just going to kind of curl this with my fingernail, just a little bit, just hither and there. Actually, you can take your bone folder and do that. See how cute that would be? Just to give it a little bit of extra little pizzazz. These might be a little long. I think I might have to trim these out just a smidge over. Yeah, these are on this side are a little bit long. So let me just, there. And this might be a little bit long. They don't have to be exactly the same size. They can be an irregular length. which is totally fine. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this, and probably, holy moly, is it windy all of a sudden. I got shrubbery that's banging up against my window. I don't know if you can hear that. But anyway, I'm going to pop these off, and then I'm going to put this in right here, like right about here. How stinking cute is that? Oh my gosh, I can't even stand how sweet it is. And then, of course, Winky. I need my Winky, and I'm just going to wink up my carrots. I could have probably done it before I put my banner on. I should have done it then. But there are no mistakes, you know, folks. None. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. This is place of perfection, and where persnickety issues take place, we just fix them. We just make it different. That's all. And look at how stinking cute this is. Oh my gosh. Isn't that the cutest? Actually, let's put a little bit of Winky on here too, on these sleeves. But isn't that cute? Now, wouldn't that make you smile when you opened that up in your mailbox? Of course, we're not quite finished. We have to put the envelope. Well, let me move all of this out of the way. My little trimmings here. You'd have to move these. I mean, you'd have to, what was I going to say? I can't forget now. All right, let me move this out of the way. I got a lot of clutter here. If you could see this mess. All right, and my glue. Here's my Tombow. And yes, you can use your Tombow for this as well. This works very nicely. Tombow. Can you hear my music? I love my music. I love my spa music. And here's my envelope flap. Again, this is such pretty paper. Oh, and you get 48 sheets. 48 sheets. This is a deal, Lucille. Look at how pretty that is. Now let me trim this out. And then we have a cute little thank you card. I mean, seriously, when somebody goes to the mailbox, they're going to see this cute little envelope liner, and then they're going to see, let's see, this needs a little bit of adhesive. Just, there we go. Perfect. And then the inside of the card, we need to add a little bit of glue here. And like this. Perfect. And then I'm going to put this on the inside, and there you have it. So this is one card that we're going to do next Monday and Tuesday. Let me get this up. Let's see if I can do this without getting adhesive on my fingers. Perfect. Okay. We're going to do this Monday and Tuesday. Monday at 4, Tuesday at 9 in the morning. If anybody wants to come, let me know. I would love to have you come. Look at that. Easy peasy. All right, there we go. What do you think? How cute is that card? Adorable. I know you can't quite see the Winky, but it's definitely there, and it really looks cute. Adorable. Okay, so that's that one. Now, let's bring in this one. This one, gosh, I love this. Talk about simple and easy, and making a note when you get this in the mail, too. So here is this. This is Night of Navy. You could use any color combination that you want. I happen to be a Night of Navy freak. I love navy. So let's get this ready, folded. And this is a brand new embossing folder that we have too. It's called Cane Weave. I just got it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You see that? And this is how it comes out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And actually, you could use either side of this. It's very, very versatile. So what I did was, I took a piece of cardstock, 5 inches by 3 3/4, ran it through the cane weave. This is how it comes out. So you have the top side, which is up, or you can use the back side. Sorry, I got a little frog there. If you do the top side, Night of yeah, me too, Leslie. It's such a classic. I love it, love it, love it. And so on this side, you can see the weave, the texture of the cane weaving. And if you do it this way, you're seeing the reverse side. So but it's completely up to you, whichever you want. So I'm going to take some of my Tombow, and this I'm going to make sure that I get a good amount on, because this embossing folder has a lot of depth, height and depth to it. You want to make sure that this thing is going to stick nicely and not pop off. So you want to put a good amount on, and especially at the corners like that. So when we tap, 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 and then push a little bit. So that's good. Okay, let me put this on. And then we're going to get this right on here, like this. All right. Perfect. And then let me just move this a tiny little schmidjola over. Okay, that's good. And we're just gonna give it a little massage. Good morning, Helene. Good morning. Thank you for popping on. There we go, like this. And then I'm gonna let this come over here and dry. Now, you'll notice on this card that it has two really beautiful layers that have been cut out with the dies, and this is Sentimental Park, and I absolutely love this. These are the dies that come with this set. This is a bundle. It's got a lovely word set that goes with it. Let me show you what that one is. It is, where did I put it? Oh, I've had so many things here this morning. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. But anyway, these are the dies that go with it. You get a ton. There are actually 18 dies in this set. The ones that I chose this morning, and actually, remember, I copied this. I can't remember now who I copied this from. I know I wrote it on my newsletter. But anyway, so these are the two dies, but there's a little trick to this, and I'm going to show you. So when you use these dies, you cut out the first one, which is the Night of Navy layer. Here is the Night of Navy, and here is the die that we used, and it it punches out very, very nicely. But if you notice, there is a little bit of a slight side angle cut here, a diagonal cut. And what happens is when you cut this piece of the white out like this, this is going to angle itself inside here. How cute is that? That's just adorable. So let me bring this in, and I'm going to take my Night of Navy ink, and I'm going to stamp. This one says thinking of you, and this one is going to say thanks, dear friend. I love the fonts on this, by the way. If I could find a stamp set, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? All right, so here we are. I'm going to ink this up. Ink it up, and then I'm going to bring this in so you can see, and I'm going to stamp it right here like this. And look at how pretty that is. It's very linear, very flowy. Thanks, dear friend. I love it. I just love it. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to move this over to the side. Now the trick is you're going to take this and you're going to wiggle it underneath one side, and then you're going to come to this side and you're going to bend it just a slight little bit and bring it in under this side, like that. And it fits very, very nicely. Isn't that cute? Isn't that adorable? I love it. Totally love it. You don't even have to put adhesive behind this because this is anchored. And when on the back, what we're going to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some dimensionals on this, and I'm going to anchor this down in the back by applying the dimensional to both the Night of Navy and to the basic white, just like this. And I'll put one in the middle. And I'm going to use quite a few dimensionals for me because, again, this cane weave folder has a lot of hills and valleys. So you want to make sure that this is going to stick very, very nicely. I probably did an overkill here with the dimensionals. For me, this is an overkill. I love the way that it just tucks in too, Helene. It's so beautiful. Now, the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to take my Winky and I am going to highlight the Night of Navy flowers and the filigree part right here, just like this. Just like that. There we go. And then I'm going to bring it over and do this side. Talk about easy. And wouldn't these make a really beautiful gift? We have to think in terms of gifts now. We want to be prepared. This is the year to be prepared, to always have stacks of cards available for whatever need you need. For whatever need you need. How's that? All right. Okay, now let's take these off and pop these off easily. I'm sorry about the woman speaking behind my spa music. I don't have the free version. I have the regular version. So every once in a while you hear her talking, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to put it right into the middle like that. Pop it on like that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, can you imagine doing this in a whole bunch of different colors? How beautiful that would be. But wait, I'm not done yet. I am going to take my iridescent pearls. These are old, but who cares? I'm old too. I'm going to take one here, and I'm going to put one here, like this. And these pearls pick up that navy beautifully. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't that just give it an added bit of pizzazz? And now we're going to work on the inside of the card. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to bring this back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stamp the inside of the card with yeah, me too. I'm just going to stamp this like this. I'm then going to take the envelope. Where's my envelope? See something, I think my envelope must have dropped on the floor. Wait a minute, let me, whoops. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's dropping over here. Wait a minute, it's over here. Here we go, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna do my envelope too, like this. And then I'm gonna take some balmy blue as a contrast color, and I'm going to fill it in. Balmy blue. Oh, love balmy blue, love navy. All right, now I'm going to put this on just like this. I have to, you're probably looking at the top of my head. I don't mean for that to happen, but in order for me to get it correctly aligned, I have to bring my eyeballs down. I know there are some demonstrators who do this, and you never see the top of their head. Love this card. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jean and Joe. Who knows? Maybe you're both on. Anyway, so here's the inside, and here's my envelope. A little bit of adhesive. Tombow, Tombow, Tombow. I love Tombow. I love all my adhesives, actually. I don't have a particular one that, you know, I'm just enamored with and I stick to it all the time. I like them all. I do like them all. Okay. I remember, oh, look at that little hair. That's a pug hair. That's from, hey, Jen, I was just talking about the pugs. There was a little pug hair on this piece of cardstock. All right, there we go. There we go. Thank you for popping on. How are the pugs this morning? My cute little puglets. My little Maisie and my Tucker. We miss them. You know what? We're very glad that they're... thank you, Joe, for sticking with us as well. Thank you for being with me today. All right, so there we go. That's popped on. Whoops, I got a little bit... Wait, let me get my adhesive remover here. I felt that on my finger. Don't you love these adhesive removers? They are one of the best tools ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, so there we go. Here is this card. This is the one that I posted on my newsletter, and this is the one that we just made right now. Aren't they pretty? Oh, gosh, I love them. And the envelopes that match. So, folks, this is what we're going to do next Monday and Tuesday. We're going to... Carrots sleeping and not liking this cold, I bet. And I bet when they go out to pee-pee, they don't like it at all. Poor little things. Anyway, here we go. These are the cards that we're going to make Monday and Tuesday of next week. Now, I have to show you something else. Well, first of all, let me show you this little card that I made yesterday. I had a friend who needed some baby cards. Look at how cute this is. Isn't that adorable? The little ducky that says, welcome, little one. And again, I used Designer Series paper. This is Mint Macaron. This is Pool Party. And then I took the duck from Friendly Fables or whatever it was. I forget what it is. But anyway, and there's the envelope. How stinking cute. There's that. But now... So one of the most exciting things is that I have fallen in love with, because I fall in love with so many different stamp sets, is the Sweet Citrus Bundle. I am nuts about that. And so what I am going to do, let me just show you what that is, what the Sweet Citrus Bundle is. Let me just bring this in. Okay, let's bring this in. Okay, so the Sweet Citrus Bundle is this stamp set. Now, when you look at that stamp set, you think, okay, it's a stamp set. And, you know, it's kind of cute. The messages are very cute. I love the fonts on these. And then this comes with a hybrid folder. I love the hybrid folder. How cute is that? Look at this. This has got the, you know, it can be oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, whatever you want, with the little flowers and the little leaves. And then you get also the Sweet Citrus dies, which are, when you look at them, okay, so here are the flowers, here are the leaves, and I love the fact that Stampin' Up! Gives us 2 of the exact set of leaves and 2 of the flowers, the set of flowers and 2 of the single flowers. And then you have this cut out. And you say, what's this for? Well, this is part of the hybrid thing. So it goes into the folder like this. There is a ridge. Wait a minute, it's right here. Wait a minute, I have to figure this out now. Be patient with me, because we all have to, there we go, right here. There is a little tiny ridge that this die fits into the embossing folder. That's why it's called hybrid, because it does a couple things at the same time. And when you cut this out, you not only get the impression of the oranges, lemons, grapefruits, whatever you're doing, but you also get it to be cut out if you choose to do that. So I'm going to have a class, but let me show you. Let me just show you some of the samples. Now, I gave you a sneak peek with this one. And by the way, this is from Patty Bennett. I've copied Patty Bennett almost exactly. Patty Bennett is an incredible demonstrator. She does a ton of sharing, and this is one of the cards that she made, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, I love it, I love it. And if you look very carefully, you can see that these grapefruits are very detailed in their embossed impressions. They're very raised. They've got Wink of Stella on them, but you spatter the Wink of Stella on it, so it looks like they're juicy and everything. And by the way, one of my dear friends just sent me a case of oranges from Florida a while back, and when I saw what Patty Bennett did with this and the cases of orange that came on the same day, I said, I have to have a class because this is too stinking cute. And again, I used some of the designer series paper from the Celebration catalog and color coordinate it. This is Granny Apple Green, and this is a combination of inks, Mango Melody, Pumpkin Pie, Calypso Coral, and one other, I forget. Anyway, so there's this one. This is the grapefruit card. I love ruby red grapefruit. And then yesterday, 2 days ago in the mail, I got another case from this very dear friend of Honeybell oranges, which are absolutely delicious. So I decided this morning to make Patty Bennett's orange card, and this is like a Honeybell orange, or it could be a blood orange, whatever you want. But look at how stinking cute they are. I mean, I love it. And again, this is designer series paper from the Celebration catalog. So if you spend $100, you'll be able to get that package of 48 sheets, 48 12 by 12 sheets. It's just amazing. The colors are gorgeous, the patterns are gorgeous. But this is a Patty Bennett original, and I copied it, and so I am going to be doing a class on that very soon. I'll be getting all that information out so we can have that class done by the end of the month. So my friends, that's it for today. Oh, I do want to mention that I have some more of these. If anybody is interested in these cute little Valentine gnomes, which have the 1.45 ounce solid Hershey chocolate inside. I'm making these. They are for sale. I have a bunch of them, so let me know if you're interested in those. They're $4 a piece. Very, very cute little present to give to somebody for Valentine's Day, to put on your teacher's desk. Oh, I guess you can't give candy in school, but you can give it to your next door neighbor. You can give it to your best friend, whatever. All right, my friends, that's it for today. I hope you're all well. Stay warm, everybody. And I will see you next Friday, February 10th, next Friday, a week from today. Hope you have a great weekend, especially in New England people. Stay warm because it's going to get worse. But we're tough. We are strong. All right, I love you all. Namaste. Bye.